Hey everybody, how are you all doing? Hey, CG, Cole, OutdoorsCon, Kyla, Yos, Vibes, Hayden, Caden, Joris, Dylan, Drew, Ben, Carson, Blackheart, November 9th, James Bond. How's it going, man? Welcome back. Kyle. Hey, Nick, how's it going? Welcome back. Hey, Eric. How's everybody doing? So I think we're going to start it off by doing some multiplayer hopping. Look for some True Rack Blackbuck, provided there's actually some good servers going. Nice, M79. Nice, Vibes. Yeah, they are pretty sweet, Hayden. They are pretty cool. Definitely a huge fan of them. And this server's at a bad time. Sounds about right. How do you get the dogs? You have to purchase the DLC and then you go into the store. And there should be an option to get a dog. I'll show you real quickly. Yes, the dogs are out. The dogs are out on all platforms. Your update's still at 35%, Kyla. Oh my. That's quite unfortunate. Okay, so this is at the very end of drink time for them, but there is a chance that we might be able to catch a couple as they're leaving. Yeah, Joris. It's a good name for a dog, so it makes sense that you guys would choose the same thing and I crashed. Well, we're off to a good start. I think that's 2 days in a row that that's happened. Alright, well, we'll send the report and jump back into it. Hey, Macer. Are the deer fixed? Which deer? Which deer species, Nolan? I'm guessing you're talking about whitetail. Kind of. They're like half fixed. I mean, it's better than nothing, but they're not completely fixed yet. However, they did just put out an update that in a upcoming patch, they're going to be fixing the overweight diamond whitetail. So they should always come up as a great one now instead of bugging out and being being a diamond that's overweight. So that's really good news there. I'm really happy that they are fixing that. Nice, Hayden. Got an albino mule deer last night. He scored pretty good. Nice, Drew. And, of course, this server's at nighttime. Nobody is at Blackbuck time, which kind of surprises me since they just released. But anyway, in order to get the dogs, after you've purchased the DLC, just go into the nearest outpost and go to the kennel, and then you can select your dog. If you guys haven't seen the video that I posted today, this is what we ended up naming our first dog, since a bunch of you wanted it to be named Wolf. There we go. We have Wolf. And then we'll get more dogs as we go, but for now, this is what we got. But we're gonna find another server because this one's at a terrible time. Hey, TTV. Hopefully we can find a server that's actually at the correct time. Dogs are released today, they are indeed. It's about time. I'm honestly super happy that they brought dogs in. I mean, we're getting there. This one's at 6. I mean, it's red deer time. We can hunt some... Okay. We finally find a server where I'm content with the time it's at. And we get kicked. You guys like main menu simulator, right? Hey, AEW. How's it going? Hey, bottom boy. How you been, man? Ooh, your controller broke? Rip, Johnny. That is really unfortunate. Ooh, we're at a good time. Let's go. It is about time. Finally. So, we'll probably... Well, we can check this one because it's pretty close. All I can do is laugh. Sounds about right, Johnny. Sounds about right. I still can't believe you got trolled by a level 9 melanistic. That is so disappointing to hear. What time do Blackbuck drink? I've not hunted them. They start at 9:30. They drink from 9:30 to 12. Dude, we crashed again. You know, I'm starting to think multiplayer's not gonna work. Yeah, so close, Johnny. Yeah, it's something, Kyla. That's for sure. I don't even know. Maybe I need to update my graphics drivers. That could be affecting it, but I think everybody's been having issues with crashes, so just gotta deal with them, I guess. This ain't your day, is it, Crow? It's definitely not. Definitely not. Nice, CWH. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're just gonna go into single player. Done crashing in multiplayer. Hey, Cole. Okay, we didn't crash. This time. Nothing here yet, but we should have some coming in eventually. Usually around this area. How do I equip the dog? So you're going to want to go to the lodge, or not the lodge, but the tent or one of the outposts. Go into the store, and then there'll be something that says kennel. Anyway, let's go over here. Hey, Archie. Yeah, at least you've seen a max level one finally. That's a positive, I guess. Unfortunate that it trolled, though. Nothing super huge. Ooh, that's a good level 4 muley. Alright, let's go over here and try to take out a few of these. Was on a multiplayer server yesterday and everything was diamond? Yeah, that was probably a hacked lobby then. Most likely that was a hacked one. Which does happen from time to time. I mean, that's a 4 right there. I'm gonna try to get them to move before I take him, though. Now, make sure that I'm right on the range, so it's 250. We're gonna need to aim slightly low at 300. Ah, man, he turned in the worst spot possible. Of course. That is how it would be. Oh, there they go. They're moving now. That actually worked out perfectly. I did not expect it to work out good. Might have even got vitals on him, although I think it's unlikely. Yeah, definitely didn't get vitals, but we still hit him. Hit that one also. And that one's actually dying, so we might have got a non-vital organ. And if that's the case, about the best we can ask for. At least with a shot like that. Alright, let's go grab them. We've got minimum 2 down with a possibility of 4. So we'll see. Finally got a diamond cinnamon black bear. Nice, man. That's awesome. Those are pretty hard to find. Do you get your money from hunting or missions? Just hunting. I do quite a bit of grinding for specific diamonds, so I get a lot of my money just from doing that. That's an access zone there. Level 3 Puma. Yeah, we might have got vitals, Reddick. I'm not sure. It was either vitals or non-vital. One of the two. I think it was non-vital because it dropped a little bit slower than I was expecting it to. Although it could have just been the range, to be honest. I think that was good. With that hunting pressure, I'm gonna say it was good. It would not have looked like that if we had just been shooting it from the tripod, so we definitely got vitals on that shot. Hey, Chance. Hey, Huntress. Sad girl hours. Unfortunate, Kyla. Bought my wolf before I left for work. Nice, Bubbles. Hey, Swanee. It's gonna be impossible for me to remember that, Connor, just because it's not the name that I see when I look down in chat, so it's hard to remember if it's not the, like, name that I'm visually seeing, you know? I'll try my best, but I can't promise anything. So this is the 4 and the 3. The 4 is the one in front. 3 is the back one. They look very similar, though. I have not been able to get one, Cohen. Unfortunately. 107 on the level 3. It was a gold, though. That's nice. Didn't expect it to be gold. And this guy's 113. Very similar, but wider. Hey, there's the other one we shot. This has to be the third one. Yeah, vital organ hit. This had to have been the last one that we shot. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Alright, nice. Our dog is after a different one, I think. Looks like it, at least. Yep, there we go. Off to the races. Hey, Blitz. I'm not sure, Blitz. I feel like it's probably for great ones. That would be my guess. I did notice that in the early access phase, but Wasn't sure if it was just a visual glitch or what. I think it's gotta mean great ones. That'd be my guess at least. That's a cool looking one. I like that. See if there's any more of them. Yep, looks like there is. Question is, did it die off? Yeah, I noticed that, Panda. It's a little strange. I'm not sure why they changed the text for it. Hey, KW. How's it going? Alright, so we got 5 Blackbuck from there, which is pretty sweet. Hey, Bubbles. Don't know if I said hi or not. That must be it then, Blitz. Let me check. Let me check mine. Yep. That is what it is, Blitz. So this is supposed to be great ones then. Wow. So that just shows that it was a great one that I killed. That's so sad. So sad. But I mean, it is what it is. Not really anything I can do about it. Yeah, Huntress, it is pretty awesome. I haven't done it with wolves yet, but I did have my dog growl at some water buffalo that were charging me. It's pretty cool. I love that they've added in little details like that. Really adds to the immersion. That's a pretty good 4. You have 0? At 462 diamonds, now it says 514. Maybe it wasn't counting some of them before. Let me check mine again. No, mine's still inaccurate. Because mine should be at like 355, 360, but it still says 325 for some reason. Yeah, so we don't have anything here. Besides that solo female, so I might just shoot her and delete this zone. Got the dogs, and I love them. His name is Buster. Nice, Jonathan. That's awesome. Thanks, Slapgod. Thank you, man. What's your dog's name and level? We named it Wolf, and he is level 7, about to be level 8. We're not going to make him track everything, though, because they're still in the process of getting a fix out for the slow motion tracking. But they will very soon be putting out a fix to kind of fix the dogs bugging out when they hit max tracking. So that is going to get a temporary fix until they can find like a an actual fix. As far as I understand, they're just going to make it so your dog can't go past level 14 on tracker, so it'll be 1 below the max until they find like an actual fix to make it so it doesn't bug when it hits max level. I'm glad that they're at least going to put out a temporary fix, which is pretty nice. Because I don't think they've done that before. So it's nice to see. Hey, Billy. How's that bread service going? Where are we at with broken or non-broken great ones? So they have confirmed that in the next patch, the overweight level 3 diamonds and the overweight level 4s and 5s are not going to be a thing anymore. They should be spawning correctly as great ones from now on. Well, from the next patch and all the patches after that, hopefully. So that's really good news. You're on level 11 already? Nice, Huntress. I'd probably be a little bit higher level, but I recorded for like 2 hours, then edited the video, then uploaded the video, then watched a few videos from other creators, and now I'm streaming, so I haven't used them too much today. Looks like these guys have moved over a little bit. Pretty decent 4, though. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Blake. I bet that's gonna take a little while. Sound on Yukon's gone mad? I don't think I've noticed that with Yukon, although I haven't done it this patch. Maybe it's something that just started happening. We're out of ammo, but I wanted to make sure there wasn't any more. We do have one more level 3. If we can sneak a shot in there, that would be fantastic. I don't think we'll be able to, though. Seems like he is in the clear. Well, that's unfortunate, but we got most of them. Got 3 of the 4. Why did they change the font? No clue. Wasn't even in the patch notes, so I don't even know if it was intentional. For all we know, it could have been a mistake. And I feel like that might be what it was, since it overlaps. Best spot for Blackbuck? The one that we're at right now is pretty good. This lake and the one next to it are fantastic, and also the lake below it. These are my 3 favorites. Should I get the Nosy or Sixth Sense? Personally, I would say get Nosy, but it really comes down to what you prefer. Sixth Sense can be, I guess, useful if you do a lot of, like, bow hunting, maybe. But if you're just wanting the dog to be good at tracking, Nosy is a must, in my opinion. That is for Great Ones, TTV. As far as we can tell, that's gotta be for Great Ones, because it says I have one of them. And that's the only thing that I can think of, is that it counted my, like, bugged Great One as a Great One. Should have answered the phone. What do you mean? Who should have answered the phone? Oh, that's unfortunate, Cohen. That's really unfortunate. What do you mean, TTV? Oh yeah, the waypoint circle's a little strange. I do agree with that. But it doesn't bug me too much. Not that big of a deal. Little odd, but nothing game-breaking, thankfully. This is our 4, I believe. Yep, 107. Cool-looking one, too. Got more of the wide curls, which I definitely prefer over the tight ones. Nice, Tanner, that's insane. Oh, got you, TTV. I was a little confused for a second. I was like, oh no, is it showing my location? Excuse me. I get what you mean now, though. That makes more sense. Hey, Ben, how's it going? Level of concern? I mean, considering it's counting my broken great one as a great one, that is concern enough for me, Archie, so I like yours better. Because I am concerned. I think that was all of them, actually, wasn't it? Yeah, we got all of them. Do we have a Blackbuck zone there. We might want to head up in that area. Got a Blackbuck zone right down there, too. We'll check that first, I think. Check out the new DLC. I would highly recommend it, Bank. These dogs are pretty good. They're very, very useful. And they track really well. A lot better than I initially expected them to be able to. We should have Blackbuck over there. It says there's a zone. Unless me spawning here initially spooked them off. Then I suppose they could be gone. I know for a fact there can be Blackbuck on this shoreline also, but I don't see any here. Unfortunate. I don't know where they're supposed to be on this lake right here, but I know Kill Clinton was saying that he found some. Lots of teal. There we go, there's some Blackbuck. All females as of now, but at least we found a few. Two, and another 2. So a bunch of small ducks. Is that a dilute or an albino? I can't tell. Let me take a look at that. Okay, it's just a dilute. Kind of figured, but I was really hoping that it would be an albino. Game's having bugs? Yeah, sounds about right. I've ran into a few, primarily crashing. Crashing's been the worst for me. Hey, Tantan, I see you got a new profile picture. Hey, gamer, how's it going? Hey, Jay. Yes, the dogs are available on all platforms. And you don't have to write please respond for me to respond. If I see it, then I'll reply to it. Billy does all kinds of bread services, Tantan. He can do pretty much anything you need with the bread. Not bad. 230 scoring dilute mule deer. Even though these aren't extremely rare, I still like them a lot. They're definitely one of the harder to find uncommons. But I do wish they were a little more rare. Especially since we got that diamond one today. Hey, Blake. Yeah, I've been loving it. It's been good. It's been pretty good. My day's been also pretty decent. Especially since we started it off with that insane diamond mule deer. Super happy about it. That's a good 4. It's a really good 4. Then we have a 3 there. Another 3. So let's get him. For sure gonna take that guy out. I think we're gonna have to use the 22 trick to get the other one. I think he turned around and went the other way. Not what we wanted him to do, but suppose he'll probably turn around and go the opposite direction eventually. Then he should be in sight. Although they're back to attentive, so that's not good. If he doesn't move out of there from that shot, then I think we're just gonna have to ignore him. There he is. Perfect. There we go. Smoked him. Took a little while to actually get him to cooperate, but we finally got him. See if we got any on this side. Because this is one place I did not check this morning. Oh, yeah? We got a couple. There we go. I think that shot was... maybe not, actually. That might not have been good. But we hit him twice, so that'll speed the process up a little bit. Get any diamond Blackbuck today? Nothing yet. Pretty much just started up. About maybe half an hour ago. Had quite a few issues with crashing at the beginning, so I've only got to hunt a few zones. Ooh, nice, Cole. Nice, man. Just woke up from a nap. What did I miss? Nothing too crazy. Just a couple decent level 4 Blackbuck. However, if you haven't seen today's video, then you missed out on something pretty insane there. Hey, Canton. How have you been? So it looks like that guy was just hiding. I thought for a second that they didn't respawn after this morning's video, but we did get one of them back. How often do you stream? Every single day at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Loving the 9.3, huh? It's not bad. It's very situational because it has limited range, but it's strong. Very strong rifle. Still gotta buy something off the baby registry. No worries, Kylie, you don't have to. I'm invisible just like my content. Probably. You actually don't exist. Been here before 100, I'm the OG. Oh my gosh, Archie. That's hilarious. Well, that's not good, Ben. Got a bighorn diamond Cape buffalo today. Nice, Maddox. That's awesome. Nice, Maddox. Auto update for the win. For sure. Definitely does have its benefits. Ignore those 2 shots. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Oh, I should have known Tantan. I don't know why I didn't guess that. Yeah, I heard the update for Xbox was pretty massive. Yeah, Wyatt, I'm excited for that game. I hope it's as good as the trailer shows. The fact that it does say that that is actual in-game footage on the in the description for the trailer, that has me a little more hopeful, because even though obviously that's a scripted trailer, it's at least in-game footage, so the graphics should look very similar. Well, I guess we'll ignore this Blackbuck. He ran off quite a ways. Let's go get the ones that we actually know we did good on. Even though they are broke, I'm gonna grind simply for the codex now. Yeah, Blitz. We'll probably grind whitetail just to, see if we can get one on stream. Because if I'm doing it on stream, as long as I check all the zones before I log out, I shouldn't have that issue anymore. We shouldn't have them bug out like that. So I guess we'll see. Oh man, Tantan. And May 15th is the due date. My hunting dog and game's named after my grandparents' dog who died a couple years ago. Gonna buy another one that will be named after my dog that passed today. Bake off if you read this comment. Don't worry, I read it out loud. But it's awesome that you finally have some hunting dogs in game that you can name after your dogs. Because it is rough having to deal with animals passing. I've been through plenty of that myself, so I feel your pain, my dude. Want to do testing if I find one and see if there's a possible fix instead of just shooting it? Yeah, true, Blitz. I mean, they're going to be fixing it in this next patch, so it's going to get fixed regardless, but yeah, if you could find something that works, then that could be cool. Hold on, I got an idea. I just thought of something. We can move our dogs just by pushing them, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Now we can just take amazing screenshots. However, the lighting's bad here. That looks hilarious. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that you can move them. 114.70, not bad. What's my dog's name? His name is Wolf. And if you weren't in one of the live streams from a couple weeks ago, you might not get the reference, but basically I accidentally said Wolf instead of Wolf during one of the streams, and apparently it stuck for everybody, and that's all everybody talks about ever since, so we have a dog named Wolf. And then I'm going to be getting a couple other dogs once we get this guy leveled up a little bit. The Wolf emote is everywhere now. Awesome, guys. I love seeing it. So we're almost to level 10 companion. Hey, Mustard. How's it going, man? Just found like 100 teal that are split between 4 zones. Nice, dude. It's quite a few of them. Quite a lot of them for sure. 110.40. That's a big level 3. That might be the biggest 3 I've found. It almost scored as much as that 4. Pretty insane. So, now we just got the ones over here. Actually, I think it was just one, but still. Let's go get him. Someone take a screenshot of all the emotes? I know, right? All of the wolf emotes? Indeed. Corey coming in with the super chat. Thank you, man. Hope you've been having an awesome day. Thank you once again for supporting the channel. Also, how have you been enjoying the brand new update? If you've had a chance to play it. That was an Axis deer. Looks to be a half decent one though, so if we can spot it again. Yeah, it's a decent 4. We can get a shot on him. We'll definitely take it. Or if we can get a shot on any of these for that matter. However, I think they're probably going to push down into a spot where we'll be able to see them, so we might just push them up further. Wait for them to calm down and then take a shot on one. Do you think that you'll get a 10 fabled even though you got the level 5? Yeah, there's always a chance. There's no limitations on how many great ones that you could find, so there's always a chance that we'll find a real great one along with our bugged one. There we go. Found the blood already. That was not a vital hit, though. That's a little unfortunate. Okay, he went down here. Oh. Mule deer. Lots of mule deer. Any big bucks? Nope. No big males, just a small male. An even smaller male. Well then. Well, looks like he knows where our Blackbuck is. He's just booking it in that direction. You see, this is why I was saying that they're going to be super useful. Do you guys see how fast it's running to the kill? That's insane. It honestly just... It takes away so much of the guesswork when it comes to following tracks on a wounded animal like this. It speeds things up so much. Did you lose the track? Might have lost the track. Yeah, I think this one stopped bleeding. That's unfortunate. This is the one time that I've noticed where they don't track things. If the animal stops bleeding, they're not able to follow it. Yeah, bottom boy. Me too. I wasn't sure. I was not sure how it was gonna end up. But yeah, like I was saying, this is the only time where I've found them slightly useless. Is when the animal stops bleeding, they can't track it anymore. Pretty sure that's what happened at least. Maybe not. He might have actually bugged out. Let's just have him go over here. Let's try now. Alright, later, Jennifer. Thank you for dropping by. Alright, tall boy. He's running back here now. Yeah, it seems like this was the last place that Blackbuck was, so this is where he's going to. This must have been the last place that it was bleeding still. Which one died then? Did we shoot 2? I think there's a chance we shot 2. I thought we only shot 1, but it might have been 2. Oh wait, there we go, we're on the trail again. It was just really far apart so we couldn't find it. I guess that would make a little bit of sense if it's that far away. Yeah, the font's a little strange, Tantin. I'm not sure if I like it or not. There we go. Now we're back on the trail. Yeah, the font is strange. Not a fan. If it wasn't so spaced out, I think it would be okay. but it's so spaced out that it takes up way too much room and ends up clipping over top of itself, which is not great. Don't worry, little guy, I'm coming over. Just spotting the mule deer. Just taking time to sightsee. Okay, it's at 0 to 25. Is that it right there? Can't tell. I think there might be... Yeah, it's right there. I knew I saw something. Do you have Xbox? No, I don't. I just have PC. There you go, little guy. A job well done. You finally found it. It took a while, but we got there. Not gonna lie, that was a tough one to find, though. I don't think I would have done much better just searching on my own. Yeah, we screwed those shots up pretty bad. That was way lower hitting than I thought. I mean, 376 meters on that second shot kind of explains why it hit so low. I had heard people mentioning that the 243's drop was ridiculous, and I definitely can see that. Don't worry, Jay, I have my spoon. You and your spoon, Archie. Hey, trappers. What's a better trait for level 5? Me, personally, I would go with this one right here, the shortcut. It really helps with the speed that your dog can track things, because what'll happen is sometimes it'll end up skipping a bunch of tracks and going to a newer track, which means your dog will just run straight to whatever track it ends up picking up, which can sometimes be a good distance away, so it saves a lot of time with tracking. Don't see any other blackbuck, a bunch of mule deer though. Pretty sure there was none in here. Yeah, just some muleys. I mean, that's a decent 4, but not really what we're after right now. Thought I saw one that had a decent looking rack. Yeah, I think he's right there. I think there was a pretty decent mule deer there. Definitely not that one. Is that him? I see something. I know that's a doe. That must have been him. Not as big as I thought, but still a solid buck. And that's the other big buck. I don't know if I'll be able to hit this, but we'll try it. Was it good? I don't think so. Yeah, it definitely wasn't good. Quite a bit of drop at that range, so I wasn't expecting anything too special. And unfortunately, nothing happened. Oh gosh, Jay. Doesn't sound fun. Forgot which Discord channel I should put a picture of the Scarecrow joggers I got, which you can find on his stream. Let's, by the way, get some merch, people. Yes, we do have merch, if you guys didn't know. Like 30 different items of merch. But you can drop it in pretty much any channel that you want to, Sam. You could even PM it to me if you want. Just tag me in it and I'll take a look at it. think moose might be glitched. I found a male with divots for antlers. I don't think... Wait. Divots for antlers. Are you talking about, like, just holes in its head? Or are you talking about the really strange, thin antlers that they can sometimes have? Oh gosh, tall boy, that's not good, man. Hopefully it didn't ruin anything. Cat lays on. Oh my gosh, Sam, I get that. That's funny. Did you cry? Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. My gosh. Hey Milo, you haven't missed anything yet. Just a few average size level 4s, that's been pretty much it. I could imagine, Johnny. Sounds like it would be. But I'm not gonna try it on stream. Because I know how that'll end. Hey, Wistful, how's it going, man? I'm doing pretty good. Female Blackbuck, another female. Ooh, that's a decent 4. Ooh, that was bad. He moved right as I shot. We might try to wait for him to come back and hope that he doesn't die before he gets back. I would like to make a good shot on him. He moved right as we pulled the trigger. That was pretty unlucky. But it's whatever. It doesn't have a chance at diamonds, so I'm not super worried, but it would be nice to get full score on him. So if he comes back, we'll try to get a second shot into him. I don't think he'll die from that, so we should be okay. Honestly, that was my fault for even firing, though I probably should have waited a little bit longer. So it was like roughly right there. So he should go back to that spot eventually. Then we'll be able to get a second shot into him. Unless for some reason he just doesn't come back. He hasn't died though, so I think we should be good. Where are you hunting at? We're on Parque Fernando at the very southern lake right here. It's pretty good. I don't know if he's gonna come back. I think he should have been back by now. Or at least in view. No, but it will be very shortly, Carson. Basically, what they're gonna do is they're gonna make a small back-end change that's going to at least prevent them from bugging out until they can find a full fix. What they're basically gonna do is they're gonna cap the level of tracker to level 14 instead of 15. That way it doesn't have the chance to bug out. And that'll stop the dogs from bugging out until they can actually fix it. So it's like a temporary fix until they can find the actual fix, pretty much. But as for when they're going to push that out, no clue as of now. But all I know is it's going to be soon. Ooh, that's a pretty big axis deer. Think we are gonna change plans a little bit and take this guy out. That's a really big axis. Did that not hit vitals? Oh, that was way farther than I thought it was. Yeah, hence why I don't like the Argus. I always misjudge the range. But it is nice for the long-range shots, but that's the biggest issue for me. I always misjudge their range at closer ranges. I bet Sam probably did. Neither of those have died, so we're not even gonna bother with it, honestly. And that explains why he didn't come back. It's 12:51. What do you guys think? Should we reset the time, restart our game, and do another run for the Blackbuck? Or should we go straight to whitetail deer? What do you guys think? Oh gosh, trappers. I don't think he can do that. So best traits to give your dog? So as of now, the ones that I really like are Shortcut. At level 10, I like Nosy. At 15, Nosier is probably the best. At level 20, I'd say that both of them are probably pretty decent, but Spotted's definitely the stronger of the two. For this one, I don't know. Probably Pupper. And then for the last one, both could be really good. But I think I'm going to be using this one, Master Tracker, because your dog has a chance of finding the animal without even needing to track it, which is going to be huge. Blackbuck, whitetail, 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 whitetail. Alright, well, I'd say it's whitetail time. Seems like everybody can agree on that one. Alright, well, since we had been duck hunting before, we got plenty of cleared hunting pressure, which is nice. Don't have to worry about that, at least. Let's get the M1. Perfect. This is going to be so much easier now that animals get to their zones immediately. Oh my gosh, yes, it's so much easier. So much nicer. They're already there. Beautiful. That makes me so happy. It's so nice. That was my reaction with fallow. I bet TTV. It's so much nicer. Do great ones only spawn as whitetails? Yes. Only whitetail have a great one as of now. That's going to change in the future, hopefully, though. That's actually something I didn't think of. With this fix for the Great Ones coming out soon, to where they won't spawn in as an overweight diamond again, or anymore, then does that mean that they're going to start developing more Great Ones? Does that mean they might actually start adding in more Great Ones? I think it could be possible. What, Blitz? Really? Send me a screenshot of that. That's really strange. I kinda wanna see that. Alright, this is gonna be a job for our dog. Where's our dog? Oh, right there. There we go. Let's get his bond up. Give me a Great One fallow. I know, right? That would be insane. I still want my Great One red deer first, though. Great One red deer, please. A Great One tow deer? Yeah, that'd be pretty good, too. Wouldn't complain there. Yeah, for sure, Blake. It's gonna be so nice. Alright, now let's have him track. Oh my gosh. Well, that was interesting to watch. We got him, though. Great One mule deer? Ooh, that would be pretty cool. Or Great One blacktail, I'd like that also. Yeah, Great One lion could be cool, too. A Great One bloodhound? Oh man, Billy, it just immediately finds all the Great Ones for you. You don't even have to grind, it just finds Great Ones. Imagine. I want a Great One blacktail so bad, Kyla. I think they'd be awesome. You should look up a world record non-typical blacktail on Google and tell me you wouldn't want that. They look insane. If I remember right, this zone was all does, I think. So I'm curious, now that things have changed with whitetail a little bit, what if we delete this zone? Will we get any bucks back here then? Because as of now, this is all does. So I think we're just going to delete this zone. There we go. Should do the trick. That zone should be deleted. Hopefully it'll come back with some actual bucks in it. And I think we just hit level 10. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna get nosy, I believe. Yeah, we're gonna get nosy. Because in most scenarios, I already know when an animal's gonna be spooked, so that's not really too much of a use for me. But being able to find blood clues from further away will definitely be helpful. They would look good, I just hate them. Yeah, I can understand that. Ooh, there was a buck. Of course, now that we deleted the zone, one comes out. That would be my luck. Don't mind my trying to shoot that thing while I'm running out of breath. I found out it doesn't work. Great One red beer. Perfect Huntress. That's what we need. But yeah, I would like a great one red deer. Probably my most wanted great one. Anything red deer, honestly. So many whitetail. Yes, Kyla, you should have a montage of all your buffalo deaths. That would have been hilarious. That would have been golden. Probably would have got to 1 million views, let's be honest. So I know we have a few zones that are in this area. Oh, yeah, right there. Hello there. I think they moved a little bit even. They used to be further over. They moved into the bushes, wow. Well, that's not what I expected. Do I have any collars? I just have the antler collar on me. Let's get the other ones. Who would win, Archie's spoon or my boomerang? Probably the spoon. Yeah, I think Archie with a spoon probably wins. I think he would win any battle, though. So it's not even a fair fight. I think that was within range. Oh yeah, definitely was. They're moving. Well, I tried to get a doe too, but I missed. At least we got the 2 bucks there. Truth hurts sometimes. It does. Took me so long to type. Honest to God. Who wants free Kool-Aid? I think everybody does. Yes, it does have to be your first video. It has to be. You're notorious for getting chased by a buffalo and trolled by blacktail. So that's all your first video can be. It's got to be a mixture of both of those. Get trolled by blacktail like 5 or 6 times and then make a video out of it. And boom, famous. Buffaloes versus Kyla, who would win? Why am I questioning that? Buffaloes? Pretty much. It's just the way it is sometimes. Any tips for starting out? I'd say, honestly, one of the biggest tips that I have is to hunt near water, because you're going to find a lot more animals if you do that. And also, Jaxie Beard is currently doing a beginner series. I would definitely recommend checking that out. He goes through everything you could possibly want to know from starting at level 1. Really good series. Guys, I am so happy that I can actually hunt these whitetail and not have them constantly just arriving at their zones 3 hours late. I don't remember, do we even have some at this zone anymore? I'm pretty sure I deleted this one by accident. Yeah, looks like it. Wasn't on the map anymore either, so I kind of figured. We'll leave this tent here for now, though, because you never know when we might have it appear again. If we end up deleting a zone somewhere else, then there's always a chance that it'll pop up over here. So we'll keep that there for now, but it'll probably eventually get moved. Feel like there would be some adult words in a Kyla getting trolled video. I'd say more than a few. Definitely more than a few. I mean, a few hundred, maybe. Splinter would have to edit those out. The video would be just like 600 cuts over a 5-minute video. There's a level 5 moose by the water. Thanks for the tip. Glad you found one. Glad that the tips can help. So there should be a zone like right over here. Unless I deleted it. Which is also possible. Kyle saying adult words in a cute voice is so funny. Yeah, TTV? I think you have a biggest fan, Kyla. I think TTV's your biggest fan. Not a few hundred? What do you mean? It would definitely be a few hundred. Nine hours and 30 minutes for an update for Call of the Wild. No, tall boy. That's so unfortunate, man. I heard the Xbox patch is huge, though, like 55 gigs. The PC one was only, I think, 6. So, I'm not sure why the Xbox one was so huge. The only thing I can think of is that maybe since consoles are different than PC, maybe they had to update the entire game in order to get the dogs to work. Maybe in order to integrate them into it, they had to update everything. These 12 choice words. Only 12. Only 12 of them, though. Forward proof of my level 3 tiny fence whitetail to the hunter support. Hopefully they pass the info on. Hopefully, Blitz. Hopefully that gets resolved. I mean, it took 4 hours to update. That's still quite a while. A long time to wait. Looks like these guys are gone, so we'll probably have to move this stand and tent. I think we have stands on us already. Yes, that simplifies that. We don't have to worry about having to put them back and then grabbing it. Nice, Panzer. Glad you got to see it. I was pretty surprised when I found that. Especially since my whole goal of the day was just go out, find some good blackbuck, make a quick video, and then it turned into way more than just a quick video. I was pretty surprised and extremely happy. Took 3 hours to update? That's not too bad for 55 gigs. How did you manage that, Crow? I don't even know, man. I was just there for some blackbuck. And we ended up finding that monster. Wait. Okay, no, that is just a regular duck. Looked leucistic for a second, but I think that's just because it was putting its head down. Nothing up here. We'll keep our tent here for now. I'm gonna try and move down a little bit. See if maybe we can see some herds from down here further. Unless I have a tent there. I don't. We do have a whitetail zone. I think it's just... Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I think it's just barely out of render. And it definitely is. Hey, kids, go. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. PS4 was 6 gigs? That's not bad. Must have been something with Xbox, then. Doubt I'll get a doggo. I still don't know why you don't want to get the doggos, Kyla. They're awesome. And extremely helpful. For tracking those troll blacktail. 5.5 hours? Hey, Float Goat. Hey, Web. How's it going? As of now, I just see that deer right there. And if it's the only one, I think we'll delete that zone. It is the only one, so... take out the final doe from the area. Nice, TSL. What's the music called? Let me see. I'm guessing you're talking about the last one. The last one was Roy's 39th Dream by Roy Williams. You can find all of the music on Epidemic Sound. It's free to listen to, but then if you want to put it in videos, it is a monthly subscription. I think it's pretty cool that Epidemic actually does that to where you can listen to it for free. But if you want to use it for your content, then you have to pay like a subscription. I think it's cool that you can at least listen to it for free to see if you like the music. Oh my gosh, Finn. $4 to break your game and get a dog. You can't level up without also breaking the game. True. They are going to be deploying a fix for that though. And besides the crashes on Parque Fernando and the issue with the dog going slow motion once it hits max tracker, I haven't really had any other issues with this patch, besides like maybe the font on the spotting info and stuff like that, but that's all minor stuff that I'm not too worried about. Overall, it's been a pretty good patch. Can't speak for everybody else though, I'm sure some people have had some major issues. I'm just happy I can go to all the whitetail zones within one drink time. That's what I'm super happy about. Oh, I've done it, Mustard. There is kind of a way to get around it, though. It doesn't always crash. And the way that I was able to avoid it was just stepping outside of the tent and changing the time from there. I don't know why that made it different, but it did. For me, at least. Oh. Second shot hit. Not great, though. Ooh. That was a good shot. Alright, then. That went way better than I thought. Thought for sure it was gonna be gone. Decided to follow your advice and not use light mode anymore. Why were you using light mode in the first place, Float? That is like the worst. Wish I could ride my doggo zoom around. I can't imagine that working out, trappers. That'd be interesting, to say the least. Just zooming around on a bloodhound. Be interesting. What was wrong with the drink zones for whitetail before? Was it only PC or consoles as well? It was on all platforms, and basically what happened was whitetail were taking like 2.5 hours to get to their need zones. So you'd reset the time to 12:30, and the whitetail wouldn't show up to their drink zones until like 14:30 or 15. And by that time, you only had like an hour to half an hour to an hour left of drink time. And with this update, they fixed that to where animals get to their need zones on time, finally, which is a very long-awaited fix. And it's so nice. You can actually hunt animals efficiently and not have to just sit around and wait for 2 in-game hours. It's pretty nice. Especially for somebody who, like me, who does streaming. Because before, we'd just be sitting around for like 20 real-life minutes doing nothing, waiting for the whitetail to arrive, and it was getting pretty frustrating and boring. But now that they fixed it, we don't have to worry about that anymore. We can actually hit all of our whitetail zones. This is also going to help with finding new zones, because we don't have to wait for them to actually get there in order to find them. They'll just always be there, which is also a very awesome part of it. Looks like we don't have this zone anymore, though. And I'm pretty sure I remember deleting this one. Yeah, we just have elk zones there now. We can hit up these lakes now. Although, if I remember right, we ruined that zone too. We do have that zone. Yeah, they got rid of that one, Archie. Nice, Gunner. Nice, man. Yeah, Justin, that is probably why they were having some major issues. But thankfully with this patch, they're a lot better. They still have a few weird things going on with the respawning. And also with some of the great ones spawning in as overweight level 4s and 5s. But other than that, the whitetail are working so much better. And they're going to be fixing the overweight diamonds with the next patch, so a lot of good news for the whitetail hunting in the very near future. My name is Chris. I'm not going to spam. I'll try to remember your name, but I can't promise anything because since that's not the actual name that I see when I look in chat, it's going to be hard to remember. Fastest I've seen them arrive so far is 13:30. I mean, I've had them here instantly, Blitz. Like, immediately after I switched the time. Hey, Brad, how's it going? Glad you got to see the video. Did you enjoy it, my dude? We might do red deer in a different stream. Probably not today, though. I wanted to focus on the whitetail quite a bit today. We're gonna cut around pretty wide to the right, that way we don't spook anything. Because I tend to spook that zone quite a bit when I cross the middle right there. So we're gonna try looping wide right this time. See if that has any effect on spooking or not. Double spoon. Wonder if we'll get new whitetail true racks? I hope so. I really want them to redo the whitetail true racks. They're not super realistic right now. There's some racks that are good, but a lot of them just look incredibly oversized. With G2s that are way too big. That's a decent buck. Finally have a good sized one at least. Along with a somewhat smaller one next to it. Another buck in the back. We'll just try to go for the one we already shot, though. How far away is that zone? It's like 200. I'm gonna put a tent back here until we find a better place to put it, just because it's gonna be nice to be able to actually quickly get down here instead of having to run down from the lodge. So we'll put it like back here somewhere. Yeah, it works. Good enough. Actually curious, do we have another tent slot available? Oh, we do. Good to know. Drink up. All right. Got you, trappers. Should be good right there. Hey, Chunky. Hey, Kevin. How are you guys doing? How's it going? Okay, gotcha, Blitz. I kind of figured that because it wasn't overweight. But that is still really strange that you got a level 3 with a silver rack. That's so strange. Can't say I've heard of a bug like that before. See what level we're at now. So we're at level 8 tracker. I'm just gonna make sure we don't go past level 14 until they apply that fix. $216. Not bad. So once we hit like... We'll probably stop at level 13 actually. Once we hit 13 we won't be able to use this to track for now. Until they push out that temporary fix. Yeah, Panzer. Blitz had a level 3 whitetail that scored like 170 something or something like that. That's what I mean by silver, like a silver scoring rack. You have to buy them, Thor. It's a $3.99 DLC. Which, if you ask me, is pretty fairly priced for something this game-changing. Ooh, nice, Johnny. That's pretty cool. I have yet to see one of those. That's awesome. Look at Wolf go. He's just booking it straight to that white-tailed deer. It's okay, buddy. I'm here. I'm just struggling to keep up with you. Game's at 57% updated. Just over halfway there. Only 131. Oh, wow. I didn't realize it was that low. For some reason, I thought 170s. That's crazy. Biggest tip that I could give you, Hunter, is go to the YouTube search bar and look up how to grow a channel in 2021. That's how I first started out. My channel was, I did a bunch of research that way, and it was a massive help, so I highly recommend checking out some videos on it. There's quite a few people that do very informative videos when it comes to growing a channel, and I think you'll find quite a bit of stuff that's helpful. Let's try a few zones that I'm not sure if there'll be anything there or not. I think we should have a zone up here. Ooh, fright, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Johnny. I know, man. It sucks that your, mountain lion didn't make it. You were so close to completing your mission. So close. Nothing up here. Oh yeah, for sure, Hunters. And no problem, man. Always happy to help. One thing I can say, though, is learn... When it comes to searching up stuff for YouTube channels, You should also specifically search for how to properly tag and title videos. That's going to help you out a ton. And also how to make thumbnails. Because the thumbnail and the title and the tags are extremely important. Because the thumbnail is a lot of times what causes people to click on the video. The title and tags help it pop up in search results better. It also helps it pop up in the recommended feed better. So those are extremely important. Hey, Phoenix. How's it going? He's taking his sweet time. Why can't your dog hit level 15? There's currently a bug where if your dog hits level 15 in the tracker skill, it will just stop working pretty much. He'll act normal until you tell him to track. Then he'll track in slow motion. He'll basically just be inching forward like a snail. They are aware of this though, and they're going to be putting out a temporary fix for it that will cap the level at 14, making it so it can't bug out, until they're able to find a permanent fix for it, so they are going to be taking action on it very soon, thankfully. So that's the positive part of that. But until they push that little fix out, I just have to make sure I don't level my dog past 14. Now that I think of it, it's 15 now. We should probably reset the time so the whitetail will be back. So this is what I've been doing to reset the time, and a lot of times it's been working. Occasionally it still doesn't work, but hopefully we won't crash. It should do the stutter, and then... No, Sam. You don't do that. That's bad. Yep, there we go. See, we didn't crash. That's how I've been doing it, if you're still here, Mustard. Yeah, I hope the new game's good too. Ultimate Hunting looks promising. And I'm not sure how familiar you are with the game Ultimate Fishing Simulator, but they developed that game also. And they're very good developers. They pay attention to everything that people give for feedback. Ultimate Fishing Simulator was pretty mediocre when it first came out, but they listened to their community and they turned it into a good game. So I've got good faith that they're going to do the same thing with Hunting, or Ultimate Hunting. I almost said Hunting Unlimited. But yeah, I think they're going to do the same thing with Ultimate Hunting. Now, as for whether or not the gameplay and stuff and the game mechanics are going to be good, it's hard to say. We didn't see too much in the trailer, but that was kind of just a teaser trailer anyways. Oh, really, Blitz? I've noticed for me it doesn't happen every time. Sometimes it's fine, other times it's not. Ultimate Hunting is going to be on all platforms. It's going to start out as PC only in early access on Steam. And then once they get it out of early access and do the full release of the game, it's going to be on every console. Welcome back, Kylie. Welcome back to the stream. Bloblets. Yes, I do like those little pigs, though. They're pretty cool. I just think it's interesting that they actually put in baby animals and elephants. Like, two things that I never thought I'd see in another hunting game. We actually have young animals along with elephants in Ultimate Hunting. That's gonna be really awesome. And zebras, too. Like, that's one of my most wanted species for Call of the Wild. I just think zebras are so cool, and a rare zebra would look amazing. I cannot wait for it. I'm so excited. And I honestly think the game might end up being one of those games where it'll have enough stuff unique about it and enough things that people like to where maybe some of the small bugs and stuff like that, if there's any, or small imperfections, will be able to be overlooked. Hard to say, but we can hope. Excuse me. Oh my. I must be allergic to, Splinter, because he just joined the chat and I'm sneezing. How's it going though, Flinter? 12 great ones since it's all fixed. One thing we did discover, when you go to the Codex, this, where is it? This new thing right here, that is a great one counter. Because I've got one there. So yeah, we can now track how many great ones we've killed, or how many times we've been screwed out of a great one. So I find that a little bit interesting, kind of cool. Kind of a cool thing. Bloblet. Thoughts on an elephant, giraffe, rhino, big game reserve? It could be interesting. Not sure if that'll ever happen in Call of the Wild, but it could be interesting. Hey, Hunter class. How are you doing? That's a buck right there. See if we can get him to come in. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how they count it. It's gotta be based on the weight. That would be my guess. Well, these ones both respawned, so that's positive. We have 2 bucks here, and that's what we ended up shooting last time. That's a good sign already. Yeah, that's really strange, Johnny. I wonder why it did that. I think this is a faster way, maybe. Guess we'll see. Yeah, I mean, for a while animals did show up on time, Mustard, and then a couple updates ago they stopped doing that. For a while they were fine. Honestly, the Great One is what screwed up a lot of things, I think. Adding the Great One broke a lot of stuff in the game. At least they're finally getting it to a point where a lot of that stuff's getting fixed. So that I'm happy about. I'm guessing it probably will, Kinsko. If so, you should have like 2 as part of your counter. Yeah, it should say 2. Because you got your Great One and then the bugged one. Yeah, that's really strange, Flinter. Because for me, it didn't change anything on the diamond count, and I know for a fact mine is missing 30. Oh. Wait, what? What? Okay, I'm confused now. It said 325 when we started the stream. It says 330 now. Is it counting the Blackbuck as diamonds because they're higher than the old diamond score? Is that what's happening? That's the only thing I can think of. Huh. I'm pretty sure I killed more than 5 male Blackbuck, but maybe it counts like the big 4s and 3s? That's so strange. It's 523 now, Johnny? It might be the Blackbuck then. I think they're ruining the diamond count. If that's the case, then... ooh. Not good. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I didn't know that everything was reversed. Guess I missed that. Yeah, Blitz, probably a good thing. Intense music plays. Something like that, tall boy. Oh, really, Kensko? That's a little strange. Wonder why it's like that for other people then. Really strange. I mean, they did mess around with the lead. Ooh. That's kind of cool. That is a leucistic mallard. It's a pretty small one, but still awesome. There we go. Got that down. No duck aim today. Let's real quickly check for whitetail. Random moose. Our whitetail were over here. Oh, there we go. None of them respawned. Okay. When we were testing it in the early access build, some of them were respawning like one run later. So maybe that's what's gonna happen this time. There is... Wait, where'd it go? Am I blind? I think I might be. Well, somewhere here is a leucistic duck. Oh, there it is. There we go. There's a little leucistic. 14.60, just a silver, but still pretty cool. We'll replace one of our other ones with this thing. We'll get rid of one of the piebald or brown hybrid ducks and add this little leucistic mallard in. Because this is way, way cooler. That would be interesting, Kyla. Hey, Kill Clinton, how's it going? How you doing, man? You want to see something beautiful, Kill Clinton? The one on the Great One tracker. It's beautiful. It's beautiful having a one there and not having a Great One. Alright, well, let's go see if we can find our whitetail. If I remember right, they were last seen over here. Shot a level 3 Blackbuck, didn't boost my diamond counter, maybe just 4s. It might be. Oh, that would actually make sense, because I have only shot around 5 4s. Maybe even less. Or maybe, who knows, maybe it's something weird like changing maps or fast traveling or resetting your time that does it. You never know. At this point, I have no clue. Let me look in here. Oh. Okay, something did that. We were at 330 on our last run. It says 331 now. That's not good. That's like... That really sucks. Yeah, that confirms it's not Blackbuck. So it's at 331 now. Let's shoot a random animal. That's a blacktail. Imagine if a blacktail doe shoots it up. Let's try that. Don't see anything else, so we'll see. Are you getting diamonds in your sleep? Apparently. It seems to be what's going on. Now I'm never gonna know my true diamond count. Hey, was that? Ooh. Big male. That's a pretty solid whitetail. Not gonna lie. That one is pretty big. Probably high 230s. Maybe even diamond if we're lucky. And he is now going down, so let's see. It's not a great one counter? Oh, what was the estimate, Casey? To be honest, I didn't even look at the estimate. I just looked at the rack on him and saw that it was wide. Your diamond teal was added to that number? What? That's so strange. Oh no, I think I know what happened then. Are golds being counted? Are golds being added to the diamond counter? Yeah, we're still at 331. That's what it is? Okay. Yeah, that's super strange, though. Yeah, that's really weird. Really weird indeed. Buffalo counted to the new counter? Okay, so at least we have confirmation. At least we have multiple people being able to confirm it now. Still sucks, though. This game sucks, I love it. Pretty much. Just gotta remember our previous count. Yeah, I have no clue what my previous count was. I think it was like maybe 316. But then I already had 30 missing, so it was more like 346. So for me, it's never been accurate. 241? I've never seen a buck in the low 240s. Have any of you ever got a whitetail deer that scores 241? I can't say I've ever seen one. That's kind of cool. A 241.90 whitetail. Typically I only see them in the high 230s, and then it usually jumps to 250s. 240s are pretty uncommon. So let's see. Yeah, so that is being counted as the gold counter. Which makes me wonder what is even being counted in bronze. I'd imagine nothing. Since everything is being dropped down one. Who knows though? Hard to say. Let's see if we have any whitetail down here. Yeah, I mean, it's not too big of a deal, but It's nice to know approximately how many diamonds you have. But on the bright side, whitetail are getting to their zones on time, so can't be too mad. Now if he would turn, that would be beautiful. I think he should. Based off where he's about to drink, I think he should turn a little bit. Or not. Boy, was I wrong there. So now I'm at 463. Oof. Mine just now was 239. Nice, Blitz. Yeah, KC. I'm excited for that game. It looks like it's going to be pretty good. Provided it's as good as what the trailer is portraying. Just got ran over by another level 3 whitetail, almost died. Jeez, Blitz. This level 3 is a legit one though, low estimate's 254. Nice, dude. At least you got a real level 3. Unfortunately, it's been more than one bug, AEW, but it has been better than the last few patches, that's for sure. Oh gosh, Cole. But that was pretty interesting to see. Hey, Chip. See, there's a good reason to fear updates. Yeah, there's a little bit of issues going along with this patch. That's for sure. Not as major as what we had a couple patches ago, though. Oh gosh, Blitz. Get them, man. Smoke those big males. Not every day you get 2 of them. What other ones are there? Well, the dogs break if they hit level 15 tracker. So that's a pretty major one. There's a lot of crashes if you reset the time. I've had crashes just walking away from the lodges. Other than that, I haven't noticed too much, but those are the major ones. Ooh. This herd definitely grew. And I 100% need to put a stand over here. I'm gonna have to do it this run. Take the big guy down. That guy's wide. So we got 3 more that we can kill next time. I need to go grab that stand though and bring it to this side. Maybe it's PC only then, Johnny. It might be a PC crash. 274. Jeez, Blitz. That's insane. That is a giant whitetail. Nice, Suzanne. I mean, sometimes you just get in those good streaks, Justin. It happens to all of us. You'll find some more eventually. Wait. Is Max 220 pounds? And yours was over 220 pounds, Blitz? I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I see a few people saying that 220 is max. Oh, 220.462. Okay, that makes sense then. So the one that Blitz got was super close to being max. Red deer look skinny. They aren't actually skinny, but the outline is. The outline for the spotting is not registering the neck fur. Gotcha, Blitz. Hey, Christopher. On Xbox, just shot a gold trophy elk on Layton. Diamond counter has gone up from 39 to 40. Yeah, it's been happening to me too, and seems like it's happening to everybody, so that's a interesting bug. Definitely a strange one. Gotcha, AEW. I mean, that would make sense that it's not completely even, I guess. You know, I'm starting to wonder where we should start looking for whitetail now. Since we can now go pretty much anywhere and guarantee they'll be at their zones, I'm wondering if we should start looking in new places. Any new things with any of the elk? Not as far as I know. Pretty sure everything's the same with all the elk. Hey, Smash, how's it going? Backpacking Call the Wild's bugging out. I can see its shadow and not my shadow. When I turn right, I see the backpack on my screen. Is this a new bug, or did they say it was in-game? I am not sure. I would definitely not recommend using backpacks, though. They scare animals from really far away. I don't know, Carter. I don't think that's how it works. What time do whitetail drink? 12:30 to 15:30. Been wondering if I should get the hunting stands. Is it a must-have? Yes, I would definitely say it's a must-have. If you plan to do any kind of grinding for diamonds or rares or killing a lot of animals in one area, it's 100% worth it. That reduction in hunting pressure is one of the most vital things to being able to efficiently hunt animals, in my opinion. So I would definitely recommend that. Yeah, Archie, the backpacks are pretty bad. Do I prefer the Roosevelts or the Rocky? I prefer the Rocky Mountain elk as of now. If they made the antlers better for the Roosevelts, then I'd probably like them more, just because that's the kind of elk we have here in Oregon. But as of now, they're just not super realistic. Some of them are good, but not all of them. No clue, Tyler. They just said that they were gonna try and push it out. Never said when, though. Well, we hit him. Wasn't a good shot, but he should go down. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, Flinter. Feels bad. Honestly, I just open up a text document and just type in the number. That's a new herd. Pretty sure that's a herd I didn't have before. If that's the case, I need to move my tent back over here so we can speed things up a little bit. So that's 2 herds of whitetail. Last time we only had 1 here, so I'd say it's safe to say I had a few herds move around. Honestly, it would be really difficult for me to try and figure out what my actual diamond count is now. I've had so many gold since this patch dropped, so I'd have to go back and watch all my videos and try to figure out how many of those were counted into it. It's just gonna be a whole process. Yeah, trappers. Nice, Paxton. Where's the other ones? Is it just you that stayed? Think so. Oh, we got 1 down. There's a whitetail zone right here, though. Which means we can't leave this stand here. There's the rest of them. Alright, perfect. So I think what we're gonna do is claim those 3. We'll pack up our stand, go back to the lodge, grab a tent, and then on the way to placing that tent, we'll pick up the other one that's dead up there. And I think that should be good. Yeah, dogs are out on all platforms already. Whether you're on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, you'll be able to get it on all of those. Not sure where this last one is. We'll have our dog track this one. Oh, there it is. Well, at least he found it immediately. What a good little doggo. What a good dog. 166. Are the dogs out on microwaves yet? Yeah, they are actually. The microwavable big males. Honestly, if, wow, Kyla.
Oh my.
I was not expecting to see that when I looked down.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Alright. So back to the whitetail. I don't know if I should leave this stand here. Because I feel like if I try to shoot a buck that's around it, I might end up hitting the stand. So I'm going to move things around a little bit. I mean, as a content creator, Jerry, even if I don't necessarily, or even if I'm not necessarily guaranteed to get like a great one, or not guaranteed to where it won't be bugged, I still want to do it to test things out, you know? Like, I want to know, how fixed are they? Are they still having issues? If so, what are the issues? Because part of what I enjoy doing is not only providing content for people, but also letting people know when things are working properly, when there's issues with them. That way people can decide if they want to stay away from grinding them or if they want to start their grind up. So for me, part of it really is being able to help people out also. Yeah, Blitz, exactly. 'Cause it's nice to be able to provide info for people. Okay, I got you, Archie, I got you. Don't worry. There we go. There we go, it's pinned. Awesome, Jerry. I'm glad to hear that. One of the reasons why I put myself through these long and sometimes even boring grinds for the great one is I do like providing the info for everybody. If I can help you guys out and save you some time on things, then I've done exactly what I was hoping to do, you know? Yeah, I'd say go for it, K&G. It's a good DLC. The Bloodhounds are much more than I expected them to be. Very useful dogs. What's the plan for this hunt? Just hunt as many whitetails as we can, try to change our setup a little bit to account for herds that have moved. That's what we're kind of doing right now. We're moving a tent over here because we actually have a couple decent whitetail zones at this lake that we didn't have before. No, the dogs are pretty much invincible. They can't die to predators, and if you try to shoot your dog, it'll just say invalid target, like it would over a player. Yeah, Johnny, I'd say take a break for sure. Take a little bit of a break, especially after that troll mountain lion mela. That's rough, man. I couldn't imagine if a level 9 mela red deer trolled me. I would be so sad. Super dogs. Honestly, they act like it. These dogs are basically super dogs when you get them leveled up. Oh my gosh, he's zooming. What was that, buddy? You jumping off rocks. That would be hilarious, Sam. If it just inflicted the damage on your character instead. That actually would be hilarious. And then you just get a death screen that says, wow. Okay. Or something like that. It just gets some type of meme or death screen. That'd be hilarious. 19%, no! Rest in pieces. Kyla might leave us. So I know this is going to be on top of a need zone for blacktail, I think, but the thing is, when you walk away from a need zone, once you get like 180 meters away from your tent or away from the zone that is too close to the tent, they will spawn in. So I've been using that to my advantage a little bit more. So say for instance there's a blacktail zone like right where these tracks are and we have our tent there. They won't be here when we spawn at the tent, but if we run, say, over to there, when we look back over here, they'll be there. So that's one way you can kind of get around having too many need zones in a small area and not really having room for a tent. Hurt the dogs, you get hurt? Exactly, that's how it should be. Something, trappers. We're pretty much at the end of the stream anyway, but we're gonna go claim this last whitetail and maybe hit one more zone. Then we'll jump into the lodge and put that leucistic duck up. Do you think they'll offer other dog breeds in the future? I'm sure they will. There's a lot of possibilities for different breeds, so I couldn't imagine that they'll stop at one, especially with how nice these things are. They're surprisingly good at tracking, and we just got level 9 in tracker. So we'll probably stop at level 13 just to make sure we don't go over it. Since I plan to have multiple dogs anyway, I'll probably just get another dog started while we're waiting for the fix. Little doggo's having issues with this rough terrain. Wait, I think I just figured out something. Oh, wow. I think that... Oh, never mind. Actually, does it? I think it does. I think if you grab a blood track and then tap B, it'll actually just make it follow the blood trail. I'll stop it and then... see if it starts tracking. Yeah, it did. Okay, so that's a shortcut for anybody that was curious. If you pick up a blood track and then tap B, I'm not sure what it is on console, but it'll make the dog track. That's actually kind of nice. I'm glad they did those little shortcuts. I didn't know that until now, but that's cool. Very useful. Yeah, Flinter, I was kind of confused also. I didn't realize that either. But I guess that makes sense now. Pretty cool. It's one of those things where it's something small, but that can be useful. There he is. 167.70. Very, interesting looking whitetail. I think we just got level 12 in companion. Because we had just hit 11. Yeah, we're 12. He's worn out though, so it's a good thing that we're gonna be ending the stream anyway. Let's jump into the lodge. Put this duck up, and while we're here, we might as well go look at that ugly dilute diamond mule deer. Ooh, feels bad, Archie. Processors are not cheap, though. That's for sure. There it is. There's that abomination, ugly, disgusting, antlered mule deer. Oof. At least it's a diamond, right? Yeah, it is unfortunate, trappers. But can't really complain. Still a dilute diamond. Now, where are we gonna put this leucistic? Pretty sure all these are diamonds, so I can't really remove any of them. Yeah, all these are diamonds. Maybe further back. No, that's our leucistic diamond. I honestly don't even know where I could place this. Do I even have a spot for a leucistic? I probably don't, to be honest. Oh, yeah, we do, right there. There we go. Looks better than just a gold piebald cinnamon teal. There it is. Update finished. Nice smash. You got a non-tip. Something like that. No, you can track the rest of your diamonds still using your codex. How, Blitz? Since it's pushing the numbers up, just go by the Great One counter, which is actually counting diamonds now instead. I mean, yes, but I don't remember what my diamond count was at before. That's my problem. I could have swore I was at like 314, but I could have also been at like 317 or 320. When we started the stream, it said 325. So... yeah, 314 was probably my diamond count before. But I also had 30 that were already not counted, so it's actually like 345 now. It's strange, but it's not that big of a deal. But anyway, thank you guys for dropping by the stream. We're gonna go ahead and end it, but it was pretty fun. We got some decent kills along with that little leucistic mallard, which was pretty awesome. The whitetail are behaving finally, which is even more awesome. Can't really complain there. Now, we await the next patch where they'll actually fix the bugged great ones, which I cannot wait for that. I'm gonna grind the great ones so much once that's fully fixed. It's gonna be amazing. Anyway, thank you all for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with another live stream. Peace!